What's up? It's Adrian. Just wanted to make a quick video because I'm a nerd and I gotta let the whole world know my nerdiness. So, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, comic book artist is Todd McFarlane. He is a well known 90s comic book artist. Todd is well known for creating Spawn. He created the comic book character Spawn, and Spawn is one of my favorite comic book characters. And I actually collected a few of his magazines. Um, in 2019, there was a comic book shop in Albany, Georgia, and it was shutting down. So I went there and I got all the little Spawn comics it had, and I had it for a while. I read them, I loved them, I treasured them. Somewhere along the way, I lost them, sadly. Last year in 2025, there was, we were living in a motel in Albany, and down the street was an antique store. There was an antique store that had a bunch of comics, and I found some more Spawn comics. And this time, when I found them, most of these comics came in like a little protector, so I'm gonna keep it in there, and I'm gonna like try my best to keep these comics in mint condition. So yeah, Todd McFarlane is one of my favorite comic book artists. Last year in 2025, I went to Walmart and I forgot what it was I was originally there for, but I had to cut through the men's section to get to the area where I was originally going to go. And as I was cutting through the men's section, I seen this hoodie. This hoodie. This is a Korn hoodie for their third album, Follow the Leader, right? So I grabbed it because I love Korn. When else are you gonna find Korn merch in a store, right? The whole reason that this was in store was because they were celebrating their 30th anniversary. So I grabbed the hoodie. I got home. I did some research, and I found out that Todd McFarlane designed the album cover. He designed this. This is all him. And then I also discovered that Todd helped draw the animation for that song, "Freak on a Leash." That music video, he designed the animations for it. Now, when I was at Walmart the other day, my wife wanted to get me some new shirts because my wardrobe is kind of small. I need a few new shirts, right? So I picked Spider-Man. Obviously, he's my favorite superhero, and I love anything with him on it. I love all Spider-Man merchandise. So I grabbed the shirt, right? I come home, and I noticed, I was like, this is a comic book cover. I was like, huh, I wonder what it is. So I saw Torment. I was like, Torment? All right. I Googled it, and I found out that this is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. I completely somehow forgot that he was a huge, Todd was a huge influence in Spider-Man, and he had a huge impact on the character. And this is part 1 of 5 of one of his runs in the comic book series, and that made me so happy. So now, not only do I have a shirt with my favorite character on it, but the shirt was designed by my favorite comic book artist. And not only do I have a shirt, I have a hoodie by Todd McFarlane. It's awesome. It's cool to see this 90s comic book character like kind of celebrated, like he's on all this merch. And something else I realized too while I was researching Todd McFarlane, because I'm a nerd, so I did a little research on him. Todd McFarlane also created one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, Venom. He didn't come up with the character, he came up with the design for the character, and the design is iconic. So Anyways, I say this because in 2019, I worked at JCPenney and I got, an employee discount. So one day I was looking for some shirts and I found this really, really cool, it was another Spider-Man comic book cover shirt. And it showed Venom and Spider-Man and it was like one last battle. It was really fucking cool, right? And I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I am 99% sure that shirt was also designed by Todd McFarlane because it has his signature style. I just didn't put two and two together at the time. So, yeah. That's my little rant. I like Todd McFarlane. He's a dope comic book artist. Yeah.